Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bjorn and I am on the island of Nevis in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, my home country. I've been back now for about 2 weeks now, my friends, and I have a story for you today. And Canada has stopped the extension of visas to all Caribbean islands: Jamaica, St. Kitts and Nevis, Barbados, Trinidad, Antigua, Barbuda, Dominica, you name it. All African countries, South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, you name it. They have stopped extending visas. No more extension of visas for these countries, African countries and the Caribbean countries, my friends. And I say African countries and Caribbean countries because these are the places that are most affected by this new policy by Canada, which was introduced a few days ago. Now let me explain. I will explain the process and what they stopped. But before I go on, make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with all your friends and family. Make sure to comment on this video, let me know your thoughts, and continue to support the channel, my friends. I'm in the backyard and the dog is barking in the background, so if you hear from time to time barking, that's why. But Canada has stopped the visa extension for countries that looks like me and you. We know in European countries you could travel visa free to Canada. Americans can travel visa free to Canada. Australia, New Zealand can go to Canada visa free. But what Canada stopped is the work permit. For example, the extension of tourist visas into work permit. Now let me explain that. Previous to a few days ago, residents from Jamaica, St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Kenya, Uganda, South Africa, Nigeria could go to Canada on a tourist visa. And while in Canada, they could have extended their visa into a working visa and stay in Canada and work. But the government of Canada a few days ago stopped all of that because they complain that they're getting too many people that looks like me and you coming to Canada. Too many people from Jamaica, Nigeria, Kenya, some other Caribbean islands coming to Canada on a tourist visa and then extending to work in Canada. Now Canada has always been open for immigration. They has always been welcoming because they said they're trying to build up their economy. I guess they would have built up their economy already. So they don't need us anymore, my friends. So they would have put in this rule in place a few days ago and it is now law. So you cannot go to Canada anymore on a tourist visa and then stay in the country and change that tourist visa into a working visa and stay in Canada. If you travel to Canada on a tourist visa, you have to come out of the country and then apply for a working visa to get back into Canada. And we know to get a work visa is not easy, my friends. They will ask you your bank statement, how many children you have, how many property you have, thousands, a lot of questions they would ask you. Not thousands of questions, but it seems like they would be asking you thousands of questions, my friends, because the amount of questions, the amount of documentation that you will have to get in order to get a working visa, for some it will be impossible. So what a lot of people from Jamaica used to do, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, used to do. What our people used to do is to go to Canada on a tourist visa, and then while in Canada, they would extend their visa into a working visa. Some would go to Canada on a tourist visa, and then some would, while in Canada, they would seek refugee status. They would change their visa into a working visa. Once they're in the country, they don't come out. But that is no longer the case, my friends. Canada is saying you cannot do that anymore. You're either coming on a tourist visa or you're coming on a working visa. And if you're in the country on a tourist visa, you could no longer extend your visa into a working visa, my friends. And that is why I say to you, we need to come together as African countries and Caribbean countries. Come together as one, because the Caribbean and Africa is big enough. We have enough resources that together we don't need to go to any of these European countries or North American countries to seek work and visas and all that sort of thing. We can trade with each other. We could live among each other. People from Africa can come to the Caribbean to live and work. People from the Caribbean can go to Africa to live and work. We don't need these European and North American countries to cut style on us or show themselves on us, my friends. We have each other, and we just need to maximize what we have, my friends. Let us use what we have and build up each other. Canada, all of these Western countries, Canada, Europe, America, they're cracking down on immigration, my friends. They're cracking down on immigration. Don't let this affect you too much. Look within. Let us look within the Caribbean. Let us look within Africa. Africa is a huge place. You have 50 something, 54 countries in Africa. We can look within Africa, look within the Caribbean, and we can find opportunities that will benefit us and our people. So don't worry about Canada and its visas. Let them keep their visas, my friends. Let them keep their visas, because we don't need them. We have each other, my friends. So I just thought that I would bring this news to you today. Don't let it be sad news. It's not sad news, because if they stop all the visas from us going to Canada or going to the US or going to Europe, at least we have each other, and at least we will be able to build each other up, my friends. And that is the mission of my channel. The mission of my channel is to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean, because we are one people. We are separated by slavery and colonialism, but my friends, we're coming back together as one. So let us continue to build up each other. Visit Africa if you're from the Caribbean. If you're watching from the Africa, visit the Caribbean. Let us do business together. Let us become friends, get married, do everything together, my friends. Let us cut our dependency on the Western countries, my friends, because they will need us. They need us more than we need them, my friends. All of the resources that they get in Europe and so, is Africa they go to get them. So why do Africa don't need the West? Africa don't need the West, man. You have enough resources in Africa to build yourself, build your economy, so that your people don't have to go to these places to look work. They don't have to get visas. They don't have to do none of that, my friends. But visas is a very important thing, because visas is used to divide the world. And I am disheartened that a lot of Caribbean countries still need visas to go to a lot of African countries. And a lot of Africans can visit the Caribbean visa free. So I think our leaders in the Caribbean need to approach these African governments and let them know that we need visas to visa-free entry to Africa. We need to be able to enter South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, visa-free. For example, my country in St. Kitts and Nevis, I need a visa to go to Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, and Uganda. But they can come to my country visa free. And I think that is because my government has not followed up in making sure that these African countries return the visa free access, the same that we're doing to them, the same we're allowing them visa free access to our country. They should be able to do the same. So I'm still disheartened that I need a visa to go to South Africa, Ghana, and Nigeria, and even Uganda. Let us, man, that's not good enough. So if you're watching from the government, please approach these countries and let them know we need visas and we need it urgently, my friends, because our people would like to visit our home, which is Africa, my friends. So thanks for watching this video. The Western countries use visas to divide the world, but they cannot divide us because we are one people separated by slavery and colonialism, but we're coming back together as one right now. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye for now, my friends, and thank you for watching, and I appreciate all of your continued support. Make sure to like the video on your way out. Like the video, share it with all your friends and family, and subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. My name is Bjorn. I am in my home country of St. Kitts and Nevis, and I'm signing out for now. I'll see you again in the next video. Much love.